Welcome to fly tying. My name is Shane Thompson, and today we're going to be tying one of my favorite flies. It's called a woolly bugger. This is a good simple fly to learn how to tie for your first one. All it uses a few supplies, and it's a pretty easy pattern to tie. So to get started, we're going to need a few supplies. First, we're going to need is a vise. This is what's going to hold your hook. We also need thread on a bobbin. We'll need our hook. We'll need chenille and marabou and hackle. Those are our supplies. Okay, so to get started, we're going to start with a marabou feather. This feather is, I'm going to use an olive colored one. I'll use olive on the body as well. It's good to have a mix of different colors. You can do black, you can do tans. This olive colored one though is one I've found the most success with locally. So we're going to tie this marabou on. We want the tail to be about the same length as the body itself. So a couple wraps, we'll tie that on. We'll cut this excess off. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just tie that up and bring our thread up to the top. Next step is we use chenille. Chenille is kind of like a pipe cleaner type material, but it's soft and flexible. And this will be what we use for the body. So we'll just tie it on up here at the top. We'll snip off this little piece there. And we'll bring our thread back here to the back. And then we'll just start wrapping. And you can overlay wraps to make the body a little thicker. You can do single wraps to make it a little thinner one. Again, it's one of those things, it's a good variety of different flies, different sizes is always a good thing to have. So we'll go ahead and tie that on. Get caught on the hook there. Okay, and we'll snip this last little bit off. Okay, and we'll bring our next step is we'll use our hackle. This is going to give us that kind of furry fishing fly body. We'll tie that on back here at the back. On most flies, this hackle is actually what gives it the buoyancy in the water to stay afloat. So I'll bring this thread back to the top. And as we start wrapping this hackle around, you'll notice that the feathers start to stand up. So we want to space our wraps pretty evenly as we go from the back of the fly, from the tail up to the head. Then we get up here to the top, a couple of wraps there. And we'll snip this last little bit off. Okay, then the finisher up, we use the whip finishing tool. This tool is what we use to tie the fly off to make that knot for the head. We'll hook it here, a couple of wraps, go through. Do one more quick knot. We'll snip it off, clean up any stray feathers, and there we go. We have a woolly bugger. It's a great fly to start with to learn tying. It's a great one for fishing with, especially during the winter months and stuff. So until next time, my name's Shane, and I'll see you then.